Morning. Hello and welcome to snowy South Yorkshire. In a minute we're going to be getting a train going all the way down to London, taking part in Ollie's rally at Richmond Terrace, is it? And also lobbying our MP. Me and Mr B are going to be going to see Stephanie Peacock and hoping to get our point across that this budget does not support farmers. The government's actions and policies seem not to support farmers anymore, and hopefully we can action some change by showing up en masse, tens of thousands of farmers down in London, even when it's snowing. So this is not going to put us off. I'm here in my John Deere overalls, we're going down. I'm hoping we can get into the Houses of Parliament like this. Because sure, we're working people. Like, this is the thing that really annoys me, is that we're now classed as not working people. And look, this is what I go to work in every day, and stuff it, I'm going down to London in it. Into the snow.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
you and your voices. We're all in car now.
Well, you know, it's Crown, isn't it? Got a lovely picture of David Brown coming out of here when it went all Crown up corner. That's where my dad met my mum.
Oh, that's where it all happened, is it, Richard? You wouldn't be there if it weren't for Crown.
What field, is it? Yeah.
Round back with it.
On a David Dawn.
Andy the land agent, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks.
These little Cheetos. Bruce, I think it's a snowblower. Started already. Mr. B's got me with a snowball.
It's really good snow as well. It's a bit slippy on the footing.
Here we go, we're at Doncaster train station.
Oh, there's a 56 going there, I think.
You're excited about that? So when was the last time you were all on a train then?
I don't know, not that long ago for me.
No, probably like last week, me, Andy.
COVID, I think, when he had to wear a mask.
3 years ago they did that. Me?
25 years ago.
You were telling us
I think it was steamer.
That's almost actually.
What Mallard? Can't remember.
Smithfield Show, weren't it?
Smithfield Show, whenever that was.
56.
But that shut, God knows how many years ago.
2099.
Crazy.
We'll have to Google it.
And have you ever been up tube, mate?
I have, but yeah, same day, yeah. Oh, I know what we're in for.
You're not in a carriage anymore, you're literally in a tube.
Yeah.
You know, like you used to have at Co-op.
Yeah, Pendy Casho. At this side of the station, it looks a bit rough.
That's the plant.
The plant?
Yeah, so that's where they build the steam engines.
Oh, is it? Oh. Here's our train. Here we go, we'll get sat down. Hey up, Mick's telling rude jokes here.
Oh, I was saying it's like if a farmer buys a new tractor and he pulls up outside local shops, it's like, oh, look at him, he's got a brand new tractor. But you're buying it for the business because you're old and you're not going to just sell it to buy a new tractor. I can't. You just don't do it. We've never done it anyway. But you sell it because others got some hours on it, or it's bad with tyres, or it's a battery. And now and again you need to replace stuff to make sure you keep going at harvest time. It's just a case of replacement stuff.
Yeah.
But the public sees you that it's like, oh, look at him. It's big, massive tractor that's worth today's prices, our type of thing, I don't know, £150,000. It's like that. But if he's somebody working for a firm and he's gone that morning in a reasonable old van, everything about it, and the firm gives him a new van, and he goes back on the doorstep of his house that night, neighbours are going to go, oh, have you got a new van? And they'll have a look round it, but they don't, because he's working for a business, it's the business van. Thing is, farmer, us as a farmer, we are the business.
We work for ourselves, yeah.
We're working for ourselves, so it's like...
It's just that, that perception, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, it's weird.
So, we've just been saying how, well, it was Andy who came up with it first. What were we saying? Oh, it's badness. Take two.
Take three now.
Take three.
So what Andy was saying was the impact that it's going to have on the general public if our prices were to go up or costs were to go up, to go on to the general public.
You have to pass it on.
Just pass it on, and then
So
Andy was saying about how many percent was it, Andy?
Roughly 13% at the moment of people's salaries spent on food. So back in the 80s it was about 25%. So if we were to go back to there, how many people could actually cope with that much money coming out of their salary being spent on food, you know? Because everybody lives day to day, mortgages, finance on cars, you know, you name it.
Yeah, and that's it. And it's like there's so much. People are living so close to the line. It's not what
really Labour are, is it really?
No, it's not. Like, Labour should be standing for the people that can't afford things in society, working people.
But the problem
We're now not classed as being working people, even though Mick's here in his overalls. I'm in my overalls as well, but I've got a bit warm. It's going to affect the lowest economic people in society.
But still, the problem is like we say, that farmers are on a market and it's getting the price increase through to the public.
Yeah,
That's
because
always the problem.
as farmers we're told that our wheat is
Blah, blah, blah.
£180 a tonne, or we can't.
And it is a global market, and now you're meant to compete with upon a global market.
And some people suggesting comments, well, get a farm shop. Well, that's not viable option for the amount.
To go to a farm shop.
Well, it's like the amount that we produce. We've got to produce it for the supermarkets as a farmer.
Yeah, because to produce cheaper food.
And you've also got to have an audience there for your farm shop that can actually afford that.
Well, you've got to start
that expense.
You've got to start a farm job to start off with.
Yeah.
So then you've got 12 months maybe to get yourself out there. Then you've got to get it going. So you have to put money in to start with. So that's
And you can't compete with the supermarkets prices.
There's farm shops around anyway. So another one, is it going to make it worse for them and they get less income because you've took
it from them.
Took it up.
Yeah.
I don't know what the job is. Yeah,
It's difficult. Off the train now and heading to Westminster. We're here on the tube. It was on the tube.
Yeah.
Now we're at Baker Street and we're waiting for Andy Baker. And the gents. Here he is at Baker Street. Her name's Baker, so we can't guess it. So there's with Crocodile Dundee here, going down onto the tube. Hey, Mick on a toy tube here. Feeling a bit warm, Mick?
Yeah. Well,
just hot.
We got.
So that been in and over.
It is. And there's lots of farmers about as well. Like, literally, there's green coats everywhere. These guys behind us, from Cirencester. This is fantastic. Look at the amount of farmers that are here, the people that are coming to video it. I love your earmuffs, they're brilliant. Got here and the parliamentary police are about, but there are lots of farmers. In fact, if I lose these guys, I'll not find them again. The place is busy. I was in that pub the other night and yeah, this was a road that was open and now it's not. It's very much closed. We've got the police here on bikes. Fantastic. There are thousands of farmers here. I didn't realise Ollie's dry at the front. Talking on stage. We've got Martin there as well. And can't make out who else. So literally that far away, we're really zoomed in. Right at the fast track here that's been fetched in. I want one of these guys to give you an aerial shot. Camera lady up there. Police can't get through. They're pushing us along all the time. It is so busy. You can't appreciate how wide this street is, and it is full of farmers. Last time I was in Westminster, or the time before, we met with...
We did. So Robbie Moore, now holding the role as Shadow Farming Minister. Today is a huge day. So, and you can sense by the strength of anger out there. I mean, crikey, how many people have turned up for today, coming from all over the nation, coming down here to make sure that the Labour government's feet are held to the fire, because the budget that they announced is going to have catastrophic consequences, not only on farming businesses, but all businesses within the rural economy, and we shouldn't lose sight of that.
Yeah, and I like that you've been championing in the Houses of Parliament, sticking up for farmers, Robbie.
Yeah.
Because we need people in there that are on our side, and I do feel like you are. So.
Well, and you'll know that, you know, we as a family farm in Lincolnshire, you know, I was born on the farm, worked as a farm business consultant before being the Shadow Farming Minister, and now in that unique role of being able to absolutely take the fight to Labour on the catastrophic consequences that they've announced through the budget. And it's not only the budget, it's the Employment Rights Bill. All of these measures will add to the cost of food production, will impact food prices, increasing
taxes on fertilisers.
Absolutely, increasing by potentially £50 a tonne. All of these things, delinking of payments next year, employers' national insurance increases, as well as lowering that threshold. And then, of course, the family farm tax with the implications on agricultural property relief, business property relief, on inheritance tax. You know, this is not a good foresight for the farming community, and that's why the government over there, just in Downing Street, have got to wake up and listen to us.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
No worries.
Brilliant. Here are the TV people.
Where do we need to be?
Well, we're going to start.
We're just the farmers, Joe.
Oh, you're elevated now.
Not elevated enough to be allowed in there, that's for sure.
More in the materials. Yeah. This is nice to see. So these are all the toy tractors getting ready to go on the march in just a small part of time. See Ollie, but he is there.
Got a box for you to stand on.
Onto the stage.
You could have got a full wardrobe.
Welcome everyone. Which unfortunately means we don't think we can march to Parliament Square and back without pausing. Don't boo me! Go nowhere here. Yeah, so with the children going to be leading it, what we're going to do is we're going to get the children safely round the back of these buildings to the far end for some photographs, so that, you know, people could see what we were trying to achieve here. But the numbers have totally outweighed our expectations. Thank you very, very much for doing that. It's you that did that. Well done. Thank you so much. I dreamed of being the 6th. He's slightly confused. The job of hats fell over his eyes. Me and my father and my ancestors have worked tirelessly over them years to build the farm where it is today. But for now, I could be the last generation to produce food on that land. The government has taken the ability away for me to be able to pass the family farm on in a financially stable way for my 3 children. That makes me so angry, and I know I'm not the only one here today.
Mr. B have had to leave because we're going to meet with our MP. We would have walked that way, but there is absolutely no chance.
Let's say maybe 20,000, at least 20,000.
At least 20,000 people there, if not a lot more. The Queen's Horse Guards are here. I would see them. Be a bit touristy, but we haven't got much time now to get to where we need to be.
People through directly now, don't we?
Yeah, we're just saying that we are really disappointed that we couldn't stop because we'd seen that Nigel Farage was getting onto the stage. I don't know if they're having klaxon or not, but all these things we're going to miss now to go and see our MP. Because talking to Robbie Moore earlier, Robbie's in opposition and he can put his point across, but we need people that are going to be on our side, that are on, that we're within Labour, so we need to go and let them know and put our point across.
Well, it's important, that's why we come though, isn't it, really?
Yeah, this is, so
to get our point across, and the way we can do it, we're booked in to see someone, so hopefully they directly tell them.
Yep, we'll see how it goes. But these guys with a gun stopping people going up there. Probably why, because we're right outside New Scotland Yard. There's probably going to be a lot of security there, yes. Toyota in London. Boost. We've walked all the way around the outside on different streets to get to the Houses of Parliament, because that's the only way we can get up here. There's still farmers everywhere. They can't walk around Parliament Square now because there's too many people that have turned up. The police are massively in force to keep everyone safe, and I mean properly in force, all along the sides. We've got people with tractors turned up on the way. Just had some photos took, but we're going to have to probably stop filming in a second because when you go in here you're not allowed to film on the estate of the Palace of Westminster. Might be able to take some photos though when we get inside, and I have got my overalls on when we go in because we are working people. So me and Mr. B have just come outside of Parliament and it seems like the march is actually going on. We didn't think this was, but it looks like they are. We've just been in the public gallery. We spoke to Stephanie Peacock, who listened to what we got to say, and she was writing notes.
So she'll get back in touch with us.
She's going to get back in touch with us. Around the figures, she's going to now look into the figures around how many farms were affected, and what else was going to look into as far as food. Food
you
in.
Mentioned that, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought we need to talk about things that might be actionable. So, food for prisons, hospitals, and schools. I thought there were pledges on providing British food, but it doesn't seem to be acted on, and I wanted to see if that was going to get acted on. So, anyway, we're going to now
quite latch onto that as well, didn't she? So.
Yeah, she did. She did like that as an idea, so maybe we can get some progress.
We didn't want
with
to make it like it's poor farmers, did we? Either, you know. We
didn't want to.
We're trying to be positive, and it's not just about farmers, is it? It's about everyone that surrounds it, isn't it?
Yeah, like the people that will have to pay a higher price for their for the 3 meals a day, and that's going to negatively affect the people with the least money in society. Right, we're going to continue now and see what these guys are up to. Oh, then. These guys we met outside. We've been putting will to rights, haven't we?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
None of it's filmable.
No. Bye. Well, we found what he was wearing today.
Hey! How are you doing?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Here somewhere.
I'm gonna put the camera down now. That's
While
really
we're
good.
here, get around there a little bit. Get Joeseelsjobs back, right?
Look at that. So, the Fun Farm is getting exceptionally wet.
I am
here,
wet.
aren't you,
I'm not
Richard?
waterproof. I didn't plan this very well. But it was either wear a coat or wear this, and I wanted to represent the farmers of the UK with a bit of, wear the flag. We're all together. This is the thing about this. I think, as well as I do, it's united the countryside, doesn't it? It's brought us all together. We're not, you know, we're not any better or worse than the English farmers, the Welsh farmers, the Irish farmers, the Scottish farmers. We're all in it together. It's affecting us all.
Dairy farmers, beef farmers, arable farmers, we're all
in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and look at the support around here, it's amazing. If we don't achieve anything, at least it shows how united farmers can be, doesn't it?
It does. When we've got behind one single cause, it can really make an impact. But what I wanted to do was just see your camera.
Oh!
So we've had this little preachy thing.
I've got the exact same camera.
So I started YouTubing. My first video of farming, I think, on YouTube in 2009.
I bet it took like 50 minutes to upload or something.
Oh, it was on a dial-up, I think. Right? And I started YouTubing with a camcorder, and I've not changed, right? So whereas everybody's using a phone, look at this. Look. I'm using a video camera. SD card video camera, and I've not changed since 2012.
I can't believe that's not been destroyed by then. Like,
I know, mate. This is about the 15th of these.
Oh, right.
It's not the original. I buy a new one about once a year and throw the old one away because it gets full of the dust. So I tell you what I like about it. So the difference with that is I can flip it around. I don't know. It's antique.
But it works for you.
It works for you.
You get used to it. Like I tried using.
Do you do everything on that?
So I've got a little camera, but Andy's got that at the minute.
How much of your video do you do on your phone?
The majority.
Do you?
Yeah, it's just easier for me to edit on my phone and do it all in one place.
Do you edit on your phone as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I couldn't even comprehend that.
I've been doing it on the train.
Will you? Oh, I couldn't even do that.
I am a nightmare.
So I use Windows Movie Maker from 2012.
What is that?
That's like vintage software.
Oh my god.
So I am the original vlogger.
You are.
And I've not changed. One day, my kids laugh at me. One day I'm going to have to upgrade and actually get into the 21st century. But I'm leaving. So it's almost like I started before people like yourselves were doing it, and now you're moving it on to the next phase, aren't you? And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Same as farming, really, isn't it? It's a transitional thing, and you move on and you do that with that, and you know.
Yeah, it is. It's good. So, it's good, but I think you're still there with the back.
Oh, I don't know.
You're still leading the way. Don't worry.
Do you know what? The best thing about this is that we all have a laugh together, isn't it? And do you know, when I turned around and saw you, I was just so pleased to see your face. Not many people can say that. But, no, but you know, I thought, hey, because
I wish you were like my wife.
Don't do to me what you do to your wife. But do you know what? Because it's the same with the people speaking to us today, isn't it? Or, you know, you've walked around, people are pleased to see you because they see you on your screen all the time. They don't actually ever get a chance to meet you. So this is quite nice, isn't it, when you come up and have a chat with people. I'm sure you're the same, you walk around and see, oh, hello,
You don't tend to get very far, do you?
No. It's nice though, because people are really friendly, aren't they? You know, they want a selfie or a picture or something, you know.
It is, everyone's in a good
people to say hello because, you know, it's say hello.
Yeah,
We're
that's right,
people,
because the thing is, we're no better than anyone else, are we? We've just chosen to share our lives with people, haven't we? You know, last time I saw you was at Highland Show, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Where are we going to meet next? So we just keep randomly
London, Edinburgh,
Cardiff
next, isn't it? Cardiff.
It's international, isn't it?
As long as they don't meet in the cells later.
I saw Gareth and James earlier.
Yeah.
He just walked across to give you shook your hand and stuff. There's some other people. I think Tom Hempson might be here somewhere.
Yeah, Tom's here.
I haven't seen him yet.
Alright.
The trouble is, it's hard to
chaps
see
are
him.
here.
These chaps are here.
Yeah, you're right, Joe.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. We're all here supporting, aren't we?
Yeah, I would say it's just nice to bump into everybody. And I'm probably losing the sound now, so we're going to go.
Yeah, don't worry.
So I think this is what happens when it's a protest. I don't think you're allowed to. I'm guessing these guys the police are walking to push us off the road. I don't know. We'll find out. Which way? No, they're very, very good. The Met Police have been fantastic. So now the crowds have died down around here. It's quite nice to see the fast track in front of Downing Street. So the food donations done really well. Ah, Farmer Will there. Farmer Will doing his bit in front of the tractor. He's on Love Island. Oh.
professional.
So, very good to see you all. Oh, we've got somebody in the background here.
I wanted an audition for Love Island.
Oh, you come to the wrong bloke.
Oh, we like that.
I
We
can't
like
do that. You got to look through it though.
Yeah, you got it. We'll see you in 2025 on it.
I don't want to come down here again. We're standing in the ruins of what once was a first world country.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But me and Will were just saying how the place around here is just so tidy.
Yeah, it's
no
great.
rubbish at all.
Yeah, it's a great turnout. I think there was about 20,000 people here, and apart from probably a little bit of hay or straw, which can be swept up,
It's to be expected. I put my overalls on today, and
you did better job than me. I got a t-shirt under this. I'm freezing. My hands are cold.
Well done for dressing for the weather.
I'm warmer on the farm because you're moving about, but I'm staying there.
Oh, got more people coming in now. But no, it was lovely to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
Thanks for supporting it, because people like yourselves who are major celebrities these days.
Oh, we won't get that far.
we need the help, all the help we can get.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
100%.
So we're with Clive Bailey here from Farming Forum, and Tom's just fetched these wellies.
We found these guys. Pretty poignant message on them there, isn't it? If that doesn't sum it up for you. I don't know what else will, really. Yeah.
So here I am.
Hang on.
Where's the tambourine?
Oh, hang on, tambourine!
We were getting some direction from Wardy there, and then we were going on the march with the barrows trying to sweep up. But yeah, we've left. It's very tidy, isn't it?
I mean, look at this, Joe. Look at that. Down there is absolutely nothing.
No rubbish whatsoever.
No rubbish at all. The only rubbish is behind those black railings there, down that street.
I thought you were pointing at these two then.
It's called Downing Street. Yeah. That's where the rubbish is, down there.
I like that. Now look, the only thing. Hey, did you note camera were out, Wardy? Is that what it was? I like it. It does suit him, that pink shovel, to be fair. So just met this fabulous lady here. Very, very well dressed. I like this. So you're a local?
I'm a Londoner.
Yeah.
And I've been on a few demonstrations, and the farmers are the only ones that I've seen clear up after them. The rest have left their rubbish.
There you see, all nice and tidy. We try his best. So we're just walking to Church House now, just to see if we can hear the last of the NFU speech.
It doesn't protect the working family farm. 75% of commercial farms will be caught in the eye of this law. That is simply not acceptable. It's the farms producing this country's food. I can sum it up in a few words. Firm, passionate, listening, no action. We've got to get to action. We've met with James Murray a couple of times, Daniel Zeichner, the Food Security Minister, but the Chancellor has refused to meet. The Chancellor has my number. I'm available to go into Downing Street now. We'll sit down around the table. We can sort this mess out. But she has to be willing to listen. She has to be willing to accept they've got it wrong. Now I know that's a big ask of a government. But it may be that ministers are thinking that today is it. But I can guarantee to you in this room and to anybody listening in from the outside that this is just the start. We will not get tired. We will not give up. We will fight for our future. We'll keep in touch. The door's open. Don't be strangers. We're here to support you and to help in any way we can. Thank you.
So these guys now getting on the stage, and they're going to hold a big banner, trying to get as many people on there as they can, which is good. And did you see? I spotted the funky farmer at the back there. His good laugh is Richard.
Keep going all the way to the end.
There we go.
Yeah, Tom Bradshaw did a fantastic speech.
Okay, can we have a cheer?
Sarah's probably done it 3 times today. It's full of gusto.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I think you can jump in now.
So we're just leaving the NFU place now. Andy got a few clips for us of the march when me and Mr. B were in Parliament, because we couldn't get that. So yeah, I'll put them in now.
Ended the world over, and I think what's happened over the course of the last few years, we've really beaten them down. And this IHT tax increase could be the final straw for traditional family farms that have been there for centuries, and I think done a great job.
Thousands of men that take. The Prime Minister will be surprised. Even the farmers themselves are surprised by how many of them there are.
Yeah, I mean, they are a relatively small community overall, given the size of the population, but they matter because over 2/3 of our land mass is managed by these very people, and we'd much rather it was them managed than
Jeremy Clarkson on the way.
Which pub?
Oh, our pub.
These 2 tractors come in, they're not meant to have come in, and they got busted by the cops. You see them put to one side, and they got tickets or whatever, but is that fair? What do you guys think?
Go on, Mick, you were going to say a crude joke then or something, weren't you?
No.
Huh?
Last time I saw this video on James Bond when he crashed the helicopter.
Oh, yeah. Hey? So, just to put it into perspective, this is where we were this morning, just the other side of the cenotaph there, and the street is very, very wide, very, very wide, and it was full of people all the way right back down to pretty much where those buses are, a bit further down there, all the way back up towards Westminster. Tractors are about. So this is outside of Downing Street.
What we'll do, we'll go see if Rachel's in, shall we?
Yeah.
If she'll give us a cup of coffee.
So here we have the Queen's Horse Guards.
Rocky, you can get in.
Guards are on duty. We're proper like farmer tourists here, like going around everywhere, so I apologise, but it's got a double-edged sword, isn't it? We don't get a chance to go to London very often. We've been here for a purpose. It's nice to actually see what our capital's got to offer. It's quite nice, really. Oh yeah, this is where we ought to have had rally.
I was thinking exactly the same. We'd have filled this, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Thank you. This is where we ought to have been.
Definitely. Oh dear. These lads have entered the water, shall we say? Just done the changing of the guard. Look at this, eh? In his wellies, on a bike, I love it. Right, we've all managed to find a beer. Cheers, mate, cheers. So this is pretty much where I'm going to end the video. We've been in this bar here, and
some more farmers acting.
Hey, some more farmers, yes, I like it. Hey. Brilliant. So yeah, quite a few farmers are in there actually, and we're miles away from where the protest was, so it just shows how many people were actually at this today. Massive support for it, and I think that hopefully we can action some change in what's happened by doing what we've done today. But just the community spirit that was in the farming community today was fantastic, and that's what I will remember from this event, that we can stick together as farmers and we can do amazing things. So let's keep feeding people, and we will see you in the next one. Like and subscribe if that's what you want to do. We'll see you tomorrow when we're back at the farm. Bye.